everybody. Welcome to this week's Topic Tuesday. I'm your host, as always, Rob Sassos. I'm doing a little bit of a screen share with you here today because I want to go over a topic for buyers. And this is typically first-time home buyers, buyers using conventional loans as well, when you're asking for seller contribution to buyers' closing costs, such as closing costs, prepaids, and points. Okay, this is a common mistake that's made that can cost you a deal when you make an offer, especially in a seller's market when the inventory is so low and buyer demand is so high. And what do I mean is, if you're going to ask for closing costs, okay, you need to factor that into your offer. Now, I don't expect you to understand what I mean by that, but unfortunately, there's a lot of real estate people out there who don't understand this either, so I'm going to explain it to you real quick. Now, the importance is you need to make sure what you actually can offer on a property before you make your offer. So let's say we have a $200,000 property, okay, and you want to offer $190,000 on it, okay. Plus, you want to ask for 3% towards your closing costs paid by the seller. So that would be times 0.03 equals 5,700. So 190,000 minus 5,700. This is what the seller sees, okay? And this is where the disconnect between the buyer and the seller are. From the buyer's standpoint, you just offered 190,000 and you need some cash contribution by the seller. From the seller's point of view, you offered 184.3, okay? So that puts you in a not as desirable list as 190, so you need to factor in your closing cost request in your offer. So this is what I mean. So if you're asking for if you're offering 190,000, okay, then you need to factor in your closing costs. So if I'm asking for 3%, I need to divide by 0.97. And my actual offer is going to be 195,876, okay? So if I'm making an offer of 195,876, asking for 3%, to the seller's eyes, that's 190,000, okay? So again, this is that you don't need to ask for the 3% at 190,000. You're just asking for this 3% because one, an FHA allows you to, or a conventional loan, and you just want that money back from the seller to help contribute towards your closing costs. So that's a quick tip that I've seen one too many times cost a buyer a deal because they simply just didn't understand what that meant. So I hope that helps. If you have more questions on that, please feel free to email me at rod@simplicityre.com. I'll be happy to answer those questions. I hope you found this information useful, and we will see you again next Tuesday. Thanks for watching.